Welcome to Hokkaido, Japan's wine country, a land of delicious flavors and captivating experiences. Hokkaido spans over 83,000 square kilometers, making it Japan's second largest island. From towering mountains to serene lakes and clear rivers, Hokkaido's landscapes harmonize both nature and culture. Let's go on a trip and explore Hokkaido's growing wineries. Along the way, we'll meet some of the characters involved behind the scenes of this rich food and drink scene. I'm Neil, and I'm going to be your guide on this journey through Hokkaido's heart. We're going to sample some of those delicious flavors, and we're going to capture some beautiful moments along the way. So come with me. Here we go. Hokkaido is a region renowned for its fishing industry. However, the island's unique climate and fertile soil have given birth to a thriving wine culture. Some of the regions famed for great vineyards include Yoichi and Nikki, Furano, and here in the Sorachi area, known as the Wine Road. This refers to a 54-kilometer route that is dotted with many wineries and features a beautiful landscape. Further to the east, in cities like Obihiro and Kitami, also feature great vineyards. Hokkaido has embraced the geographical indication system, akin to practices found in Europe and beyond. There are now 48 GI wineries in Hokkaido. Hokkaido's winemaking history dates back to 1876, when Hokkaido's wine was born from the wild Crimson Glory grapes. The early stages of winemaking in Hokkaido were large-scale operations led by government agencies. However, from the year 2000, smaller wineries began to open in force. Hokkaido has a cold climate with heavy snowfall, so it is well suited to German grape varieties. Since the turn of the century, a warming climate has led to an increase in difficult-to-grow French varieties like Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc. We are nearing the southern end of the wine route. Vineyards dot the landscape as we drive through rolling hills and picturesque farmland. From here, we're going to drive 4 hours to the south to the port city of Hakodate. I've arrived in Hakodate, Hokkaido's southernmost port city. This is one of the first Japanese ports to open to foreign trade back in 1859. I'm going to make my way to the top of Hakodate Mountain. It's an inactive volcano, elevation 334 meters. The view is spectacular. This is the Mount Hakodate Ropeway. This is one of the most heavily used aerial lift lines in Japan, transporting roughly 1.5 million riders yearly. Mount Hakodate is renowned for its view of the surrounding bay and city. The Michelin Green Guide Japan gave the experience 3 of 3 stars in a review, placing it as equal to the mountain views of Naples and Hong Kong. As the sun dips below the horizon, Hakodate awakens to a new kind of beauty. The city's night lights cast a magical spell, illuminating its historic streets and modern waterfront with a captivating glow. Wander through the Motomachi district, where Western architecture blends seamlessly with Japanese charm. There are many beautiful sloping streets, the most famous being Hachiman-zaka. Vintage street lamps light the way as you stroll along cobblestone streets, a journey back to where the past and present intertwine. Now that we've kicked off our trip around Hokkaido, it's time to travel to a small island to the northwest of Hakodate. The name of the island is Okushiri. Welcome to Okushiri, a ruggedly beautiful gem where adventure thrives. From serene walks to invigorating cycling, sampling delicious seafood, and enjoying the natural hot springs. It's all here on this beautiful island. Here on the eastern coast of Okushiri Island, we're treated to an amazing sunrise view. This iconic rock is called Nabetsuru Iwa. It stands at 19.5 meters in height, and it was formed through volcanic activity eons ago. Here amidst the sea and greenery, grapes are challenged by the strong, salty ocean breezes. And each grape is infused with the essence of Okushiri. With an expansive field over 28 hectares, Okushiri Winery began its journey in the year 1999, and the factory was opened in the year 2008. Among Okushiri Winery's creations stands this unique Merlot. This wine has been matured using a novel vibration system developed by Onkyo, the Japanese audio company.
音楽振動システムっていうものがこのタンクについてるこちらになります。スピーカーではなくて音楽振動を物体に伝える装置なんですよ。 そのつけた物体が全てスピーカーに変わるっていうものになってまして、鳴っている中でワインを発酵させると音楽の振動が液体に直接伝わるので、ワインの分子の構造に変化が起きたりとか、発酵の度合いが変わってきたりだとか、タンクを触っていただくと、タンクが震えてるのが分かります。
振動ありますね。
はい、この360度音楽の振動が行われている状態の中で発酵を進めていくと。まずは音楽振動を使って熟成させたもの。
飲みやすい。
これが音楽振動を使って製造したもの。
すごいクリアですね。全然違うもん。
繊細な赤ワイン。
同じブドウで始まってるんですもんね。
そうです。
I was so impressed with the wine that I picked up a few bottles to take home as a gift. Okushiri is also famous for delicious fresh seafood. I enjoyed a sushi dinner while talking with the locals and enjoying Okushiri wines. An unforgettable experience on the enchanting island of Okushiri. Now it's time to head back to the main island Hokkaido. Transferring back through Hakodate, I made my way to another small port city. Nestled in Hokkaido's scenic embrace, Yoichi is a captivating port town known for more than just its fine wines. With a rich fishing heritage, it offers a glimpse into Hokkaido's deep connection to the sea. There was a large boom of herring fishing in the 1800s, led by the Fukuhara fishery. Let's go inside and have a look at this historical place. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. So this is a Japanese omoya, or a fishing house. Can you imagine bringing all that fish back? Everybody's cleaning and making dinner here. Incredible. Up next, let's go check out the Yoichi Fish Market. It's a popular spot with tourists and locals alike. It offers us the chance to taste some fresh seafood and local delicacies. Let's go take a look inside. Huge hotate. Look at that. Did you know that Nikka whiskey is a name synonymous with both the Yoichi town and Japanese excellence? Since its establishment in 1934, Nikka whiskey has been a trailblazer, shaping the Japanese whiskey landscape, led by its founder, Taketsuru Masataka. Mr. Taketsuru's reverence for Hokkaido's climate led him to Yoichi, where crisp air, pure water, and a sea breeze mirrored Scotland's highlands. It turns out these natural features are great for wine production as well as whiskey. It is so beautiful here today in the Yoichi Valley. I'm walking up this road now to see a really picturesque vineyard that I heard about called Rita Farm. Let's go talk to them about their passion wines.
余市の形状的に海が向こうなんですけど、こうなってるんですよね、形状が。でやっぱり丘陵地があって、こう山が多いところ、日当たりも良くなって水はけも良くなって果樹に向いてる。でしかも風がこちら向きじゃないですか。
今来てますね。
はい、南風なんですよ。海に風が抜けていくんですよ。比較的温暖で、しかも雪がある程度降るんです。
降りますよね。
はい。それももちろんいいところで、本当に寒い時マイナス10度とかになっちゃうと、木が雪の上に飛び出てると死んじゃうんですけど、雪の下だと鎌倉と同じように0度以下にならない。それが特徴。
保ってるんですね、雪の下。I spoke with Mrs. Sugawara for over an hour, learning how they craft bio wines using natural fermentation techniques. Their wines sell out quickly and recently have been winning awards at competitions in Europe. Our journey now takes us to the remote town of Akeshi, 350 kilometers from Sapporo, nestled in far eastern Hokkaido, where a rather young Japanese whiskey distillery beckons. The region is graced with wetlands like we see here, and below this lies a layer of peat, akin to Islay in Scotland, the home of heavily peated, smoky whiskeys. Akeshi, one of the sparsely populated corners of Japan, with only 8,450 residents. It's a pretty small town. The name of the town is derived from the Ainu word Akekeshi, which means a place with a lot of oysters.
あれからやっぱり売れるようになったの観光客来るようになったやっぱり観光客なんてすごい来る。
This place is famous for oysters, and we're at the best place to try some of them. This is Konkirie, Akeshi's Gourmet Park. Let's go take a look at the menu. Fried oysters, raw oysters, oyster pasta, oyster pizza, oyster porridge, oyster salad, oyster rice bowl, oyster curry, and the list goes on and on. It's a whiskey and oyster lover's paradise. It's a beautiful day in Akeshi today, and I have come back to Konkirie. They offer the sole authorized distillery tour of the Akeshi Whiskey Factory. Let's go join the tour and take a look inside. And the official hat. Okay.
明石蒸留所がゴールにしているのがアイラ島で作られるようなすごくスモーキーなウイスキーなので作り方もそれに習ってますし、そのスモーキーの度合い、煙の度合いもかなりアイラモルトのような煙が強いやつを作ってますね。で細かいところはやっぱり日本人らしい丁寧な作りが出てるそうなんですけども、スコッチの作り方の王道をもうしっかり習ってやっていますね。この後ろはパンチョンっていうタイプなんですけど、厚岸で採れた木材を使った樽なんですね。今ウイスキー業界で非常に注目を集めているのが、ジャパニーズオークって言われてるミズナラですね。これがまさに厚岸で採れたミズナラ材。
In the year 2020, the Akeshi Distillery unveiled its debut single malt Japanese whiskey, as it rides a wave of attention and focus on Japanese whiskey in general. After a wonderful experience at the Akeshi Distillery, it's time to head back to central Hokkaido. Now we are driving back through the enchanting Furano area. It's a haven of vineyards, natural beauty, and unique experiences. Domaine Raison aims to produce wine while creating and promoting a natural environment where humans and nature can coexist. Part of this natural cycle involves raising goats. They help to eat the grass and weeds, and the excrement they produce is used as fertilizer for the grapes. With this sustainable circular energy system as part of its core operation, it harnesses nature's power to craft great wines. On site, you will find the goats, a farm, a restaurant, grill, and farmhouse called Yagi, or Goat Cafe, and much more. In Furano, the climate is similar to that of many areas in Europe, the home of winemaking. So over 50 years ago, the Furano City Grape and Fruit Research Institute was established to cultivate grapes for winemaking. This is a municipal winery run by the Furano City, sitting in a great location overlooking the city and the inspiring backdrop of the Taisetsuzan mountain range. Here you can take a tour of the winery, visit their store, and more. The Furano area is a must-visit for tourists all year round, from the deep snows of winter to the harvest season, for both the wines grown here and the many other delicious agricultural products produced in the valley. We are back in the vibrant capital city of Sapporo. It's time for some nightlife. Let's now journey to the top of Sapporo's iconic Mount Moiwa for a breathtaking sunset and a view of the city lights. To reach the peak, we take the ropeway and a mini cable car from the mid-station. You'll want to plan ahead and make a reservation at the Jules Restaurant. Exquisite French flavors over unrivaled views.
スパークリングと白と後ろのページに赤ワインと
特におすすめしているものって
昔からやはり先駆け的なですね山崎ワイナリさんですとか月浦ワイナリさんと千歳ワイナリさんが特に私好きでおすすめを北海道のワイナリの先駆けでもあるんですけれども毎年着実に作っておりましてピノ・ノワールは特にワイナリは千歳なんですけれどもブドウ自体は余市の農家の皆さんの方にお願いして作ってらっしゃるので非常にいいブドウを作ってらっしゃる。
The sun sets over the 2 million residents of Sapporo City. With increasing global visitors, the culture and community here are bound to flourish, elevating the quality of the wine and spirits produced even further. On this journey, I have witnessed the dedication of the people behind the wineries and the distilleries, and it has profoundly impressed me. Their deep connection and respect for the land and nature here in Hokkaido shines through in every sip we take. From the top of Mount Moiwa at 531 meters elevation, let's make a toast to the future of wine and spirits production here in Hokkaido. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show, and now enjoy the view.